Hello, Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to our movie review. Now, this review is going to be very brief and probably not too much into depth because this is one of those movies you can't say too much without giving away the ending. And the more you don't know anything about the ending or what happens in the film, the better. And people who have seen the movie, please don't give away spoilers in the comments. I want people who have never seen this movie or know anything about it, especially the ending, to know ahead of time because I just probably want to give you like a more emotional experience throughout it. I'm reviewing the movie that got 4 Academy Awards, that won for Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actor. Clint Eastwood, $1 Million Baby. Stars Clint Eastwood, who's also directed and produced the film. Stars Hilary Swank, Morgan Freeman, and there's a couple people in this. Like this one guy who I've seen in a few films. Like I cannot pronounce his last, Jay Brudal. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Michael Pena for a small part. And this movie's about Hilary Swank, who wants to become a boxer. And basically how she at first has a job as a waitress and stuff, and basically doesn't have that much money. And he tries to convince Clint Eastwood to train her, but Clint Eastwood wouldn't do that. He's like, I don't train girls. And but Hilary Swank keeps pursuing him, and Clint Eastwood's like, okay, and trains her to become a boxer, and getting her at multiple like boxing matches and stuff. And yeah, and that's all I can say about it, because if I give away what happens in the last 40 minutes, I ruin like you're probably going to predict what may happen, so it's best not to say. But as someone who's not really into like over the last couple of years, I started discovering movies like this and really get invested. Like there's a couple of drama films I've seen over the past couple of years that not a fan of because they're too depressing and stuff. Like this movie's like, I'm gonna warn you, it's very depressing, but it's very well done. It's probably one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies he has directed. I have not seen the new one he just recently put out, Cry Macho. I heard some mixed reviews of it, but $1 Million Baby is I think it's a great movie. And I really love the relationship between Clint Eastwood and Hilary Swank. Like, you really get invested in it. It's so believable. And I'm going to warn you, like, in the last 40 minutes or so, you're really going to cry to this. Big time. Like, if you don't know the ending. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It rips your heart apart. Like, really. And Morgan Freeman does a good job. Like, I love Morgan Freeman. And Hilary Swank, I don't think I've seen a lot of movies with her. I think this is the only movie so far. I have to look up what other movies she's done to see if I've seen them or not. But I mean, I think I really think she did a good job in this. And I just love how, she always calls Clint Eastwood's character boss. Like, hey boss, how I'm doing? Boss, could you just train me? Yes, boss. I don't know. I just loved it. So yeah, $1 Million Baby. I definitely recommend this movie if you like boxing films, like dramatic boxing films. And like I said, I told you, the ending's very sad, but it's definitely worth watching. Like, you really get invested in this. It's very interesting. It's not boring. It's like only 2 hours and 12 minutes, so yeah, it might be a little long, but it's definitely worth the watch. Definitely worth watching movie, $1 Million Baby. So that's my review of the film. If you have seen $1 Million Baby, let me know what you think of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Adios.